the idea is there, you know, like storing your stuff. I don't know if you want that. You know, I took these snapware boxes, which, you know, you can buy at Target or Lowe's or Home Depot. And the one thing you want to do is take your handle off, and I hot glued. Use a hot glue gun and glue the holes shut, because, you know, it's not waterproof. If you have holes there and the water fills this up and it drips in your boxes. So now it's completely waterproof. I've had water get on top and it just sits there. And I got, you know, here's my worm bend hooks, and I have them all sized. They're all marked with just a permanent marker, mark your sizes. You know, I have, like, here's treble hook EWG, treble hook 4x clips, trailer hook splits, and it's kind of messy looking, but I know when I see that messy looking right, and I know exactly what I'm looking for, because like the BMF, the drop shot hook, it's just really fast. Like, here's my stops. You know, I got cylinder drop shots, my treble hooks, random treble hooks there, my shaky fish bills, my Texas rig weights, and my teardrop drop shot weights, and I can fit quite a bit more in there. But if you look at what I have here, it's almost everything you need to fish a whole year of fishing. It also allows you to keep track of what you have left in the boat. You know, in this case, I know exactly. I have enough hooks for, you know, I have 6 or 8 of each hook at least. You know, same thing with the weights. You know, the bills and everything. I got my bills all separated by size and durometer. You know, the snap rings, I always keep quite a few snap rings with me, and trailer hook same way. Just kind of, I know exactly, I have enough of everything. I know if I'm getting low on something, I can, and everything I have in here, I have extras in the truck and bigger boxes. So, and a lot of times this stuff, you don't need that much of it. So my extra box is about the same size as this box. So basically, I can go a whole year without replenishing normally. And of course, my plastics and stuff. All my plastics and crankbaits are stored like so. I keep a lot of my smaller top waters and stuff in small boxes, my dog X's, my Koyus, you know, and also if you go to get color out, I mean, I do a lot of different colors. You know, I keep one of each color in the boat, and especially in practice. If I'm looking for a certain one, it takes me you know, seconds instead of minutes to find it. But everything is like that. You know, I try to. Everything's in boxes. All my plastics, all my hard baits, and I keep about 80% of my hard baits, like everything from lipless baits to medium-sized crankbaits in these smaller ones, and I keep these smaller ones in these boxes. So I mean, keeping water out is one of our biggest problems as a pro fisherman, is keeping your stuff dry, and this seems to really help. You know, these things latch. This is if you're wondering what these are, they're snapware. I've had a lot of questions about them, but they're really cool because if they're sitting in a compartment, like I have 2 of them in here, like 4 of them in here, 3 of them back there with all my hard baits. If I want to get something out, they prop up too. They stay up. They don't sponsor me or nothing. I just think it's an awesome box, and you don't need to snap it. You just close it. So if you need to get something, I mean, that's pretty cool. But again, you know, robos, you know, any plastics in general, all my plastics are in boxes. I have a small bag that's got random stuff in it, but I used to keep everything in boxes, bags like 10 years ago. For the last 5 or 6 years, I kept everything in boxes. It's taken me a long time to get to this point, but once you're to this point, it's like super easy to keep your stuff organized. So if I want to grab an Aaron's Magic, you know, like Prism Crawl, whatever, it's all here. Super easy to, I mean, talk about saving time. If you want to try different colors, it's, you know, you're talking seconds. And I know when stuff's in bags, I've experienced it. It's very frustrating, and also your worms get crooked. If you're digging through them and trying to find a bag, and you find them and you're in a hurry, you throw the bag away and put it back in the boat, you know what happens. Those worms get all balled up and twisted, and you go get that color out at another tournament or somewhere fishing, and you want to use that worm, and you pull it out and it's bent. In this case, you're not going to have that problem. Everything's super straight. Plus, I have enough for at least a day or 2 of fishing. And again, this stuff's in extra boxes in my truck. And so when I get low on one, I just replenish it. And it works really well for me.
It's kind of like this, all over, like that. Maybe kind of like if you kind of steady, and if you pop it a little bit, you know.
There's no way I'm going to do that.
I believe it's like this. Yeah, it's kind of like this. It's like this. Then it's going like this.
No way.
Kind of like this.
The sexy swimmer, it's got action you can't believe until you see it.
I'm kind of liking this.